What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So in my last video you saw that I am doing something new with this channel in terms of finance and making money online, and that is day trading, in this case binary trading. So the only difference I see so far between day trading, regular stock trading, that kind of thing, or even forex, because in a way this is kind of like forex, but the difference between stock day trading is you have to have a minimum of I think it's $25,000 to get into the trading. Otherwise you'll be hit with that, you can only day trade 3 times kind of deal. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, you don't have, the difference is you don't need a limit, but depending on the broker you use, in this case I'm using pocket options, just like the last video, and the minimum for this is $100. So $100 is what I started with. Now I'm at 145.78, as you can see in the screen here. And like I mentioned in the last video, the goal is in 100 days I'm trying to make that $100 into $100,000. Now if you go into other YouTube channels that does the same thing, binary trading and with pocket options, you will notice some of them will be compounding their trades and seem to like never lose. They would do 12 straight trades starting off at like $50 or even $10 or whatever, and they would end up like $100,000 or even like $30,000 or $10,000, $8,000 even. And to me, I mean, that's not realistic in the sense that if you're a beginner like myself, there's no way you can achieve that right away. I mean, you could get lucky and have one great trading day where you do 12 straight trades and boom, you make it. That goal, but realistically that doesn't happen. I mean, crying out loud, I've actually been doing this type of trading for a year now, on and off, mostly testing, mostly practicing, and mostly losing. So still as a beginner, and I'm not dogging on those channels. For all I know, they are probably experts, and sure enough, yeah, I mean, for them they can do it. But for me, I mean, the market is unpredictable, especially today, which is the weekend. I am trading in OTC, which is short for over the counter. In other words, I'm trading using the pricing that the broker is using. So whether it's pocket option or other brokers, they're setting the price, as opposed to regular markets where it's the market. Again, that's a risk in itself already. You're even putting a bigger risk with OTC because, I mean, the jury's still out. We don't know if these brokers are legit trying to like take your money so they can just at the last second literally change the direction of the market and it can go against your favor. So that's why it's risky. That's why I'm not planning on staying long doing this. Once I meet my goal for today, just like in another day, I am going to stop. And again, from the last video, I'm actually changing it a little bit where I'm gonna stop at my third loss if it reached that far, or meet my goal, whatever comes first. And hopefully it's not the third loss, because even if I'm trading with a small amount, investing with a small amount each time, I still don't want to lose. No one does. No one wants to lose money, even though it's not something you're like sweating for, working hard for. But like day trading, because in reality, I mean, yeah, there's the stress factor and the mentality and the anxiety and all that, but you're not actually sweating. And speaking of sweating, it's kind of still hot here in California. That's where I'm at. So if you hear like a buzzing or some kind of background noise, that's just the air conditioning. So my apologies ahead of time for that. But just like in the intro, disclaimer, again, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment. I'm a beginner. You should not trust me when it comes to this stuff. Just, make your own judgment in the end. Make your own decisions. Take what works for you and discard what's not. But in the end of the day, it's all risks. And especially with trading in general, it's high risk. And in this case, it is high risk. So, no risk, no reward, but at the same time, that's on you. So if something were to happen, don't blame me, sort of speaking. Anyway, enough of that. So let's go ahead, over the counter OTC trading day. We're going to change this stocks. As you can see in the pocket option, you can trade stocks, commodities, cryptocurrencies. indices. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm actually not going to do that because I'm more into currency, so kind of like forex. And the beauty about after market hours and weekends is they're typically high for the payouts. 92% is the highest I've seen with pocket option. So I'm going to click all currency pairs that has 92%, 90 and above pretty much, so that I can get a good return on my investment and hopefully not trade too long. Because like I said, you don't want to stay too long in the markets, especially when it's OTC, because you just never know what's going to happen. Okay, let's do that. So this time I have my indicators. Last time I was just doing support and resistance levels. I'm still going to do that. I'm still going to use technical analysis, which is still something you guys still should be doing. Technical analysis first, price action first, and then use the indicators as like second confluence. These are actually my favorite ones. I just didn't show them the last time, but the alligator indicator here, there's 3 moving averages. I just use them as use the default. So whatever the default is, just use that. And then at the bottom I have stochastic oscillator, and for that the settings are right here, 533 SMA moving average. Save that, and then make sure it's 80/20. So this also plays as your resistance level and support level. So basically how this works, let me just close this so it's not too cluttered. How it works, if you see that the moving averages go on the resistance level here, I think this is the oversold, overbought. I get those two mixed up. If I'm wrong, do comment below, correct me. But yeah, oversold position, if it goes over that and down, you will most likely do a short position or sell. And the opposite is true. If you are going to go to the overbought position or the support, if it goes up, you're gonna most likely do a long or buy. And as far as the alligator indicators, if you see the green line crosses over the other 2 lines here, which is the lip, jaw, let's see what they call it, trying to be more okay. Yeah, so you got all this teeth, lips, blah blah. Anyway, yeah, in this case, green over all the other ones. If it goes over and over the other ones, go ahead and do a short position. And if it goes under and above, that means it's gonna be a long position or it's gonna go up. But again, price action, this is American Express. I like using currency pairs. I don't know why. Okay, no, that's why. So I got the tabs here. And right now, yeah, give me a second. This is a ranging market. I don't want to trade in this kind of market. I'm going to find some trendy markets and go from there. So I'm going to speed this up and try and find a market to get into. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. This is the Australian and USD currency, and I chose to go short here. For one, I have the support line drawn up here, the main support level, and it bounced back, tested the level. I put a 2-minute short position with 778 as my investment, and I believe based on this, it's gonna go down after it does its thing here eventually, hopefully. I could have picked the wrong one probably here. Maybe I should have had a 5-minute trade, but if I am correct, this should hit below the red line here momentarily, because I can see this going down, and the alligator itself is showing that it's going down, and so does the stochastic. I may have prematurely entered. I should have probably entered up here, but as you can see, we got 49 seconds left. It will most likely hit below this level, but again, that was kind of risky. I should have waited just a few more seconds to be safe, because there could be a small flat. Or like I said, I should have done a 3-minute. Now I got like 35 seconds. And if this doesn't go below the red line, I will pretty much lose this trade. As a beginner, and for you, if you are a beginner, like I mentioned in my last video, don't invest more than 5%. Actually, 5% is still pushing it. I recommend 1%. But being that, like I said, I've done this for a year now, I'm kind of getting used to the patterns and, reading the chart a little better. But a year trading doesn't mean I'm an expert. By all means, it doesn't. And there we go. I made the right choice. I could have obviously gone the wrong way, but I'm happy about this. So right now my balance is up to 152.94. I need to make 165 today, because I am using this compounding calculator online, and the link is in the description below to check out the calculator. And based on that, if I'm betting 10% of my earnings or of my balance, I will eventually in 100 days make that. Actually, it's saying that I'm going to make $1 million, but I'm going to stop 100,000. And then in between this, there will be like withdrawals, just to show that, hey, this is not fake, that I am getting money from this. So I'll be showing you guys that in future videos when my balance is at a certain level, maybe at 1,000 or maybe a little bit more. Just a little extra side money, but also to show you guys that this is legit and this is not fake. So that was a good trade. I believe if I were to, let's do 1294. This is not really compounding it, but I think at 1294, oops, let's change this. 1294, 92% payout. My profit will be 11. No, that still won't be enough. Let's do 15. It's just a flat $15. Would that be enough? $13. Yeah, that's exactly gonna be 165. Let's make 22.94. I like it whole numbers or make it even. 22.94. Okay, $21. Okay, so obviously if I lose this, I am down to 130 and lower than where I started. That would be my first loss. Then I'll have to go back to like maybe a $5 trade or whatever, and then just work my way up there. But I'm going to take my time here. I'm going to try to find a good chart. Heck, I might actually stay with this chart, because I think it already broke the level, but I think it's still going to keep going down. Let me see what this next candle will look like. Let's see. Will it go down? Is this up? I think this will keep going down. No, let's just use another one just to be safe. I do like USDs. Actually, Euro NSD. Nope, that's not a good one. This one, let's see. This one looks like it's going down. Let's see. Let's hit up this resistance level. Let's see. Is that a good resistance zone? Going back. Let's say it's right here. So it's going to keep going down, I think. So if I put another line here, trend line, like this, right, like that, right, and then let's see, where's the support? Let's do another support line here. Let's say this is it's not the main support level, but it's a support level. It's like an inner support level. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. So let's do that. Let's go down. So, all right. So I'm going to speed this up. That way I'm not in the camera all this time. You're probably bored looking at my face. And this is boring, but it could be also, if you're me, my anxiety is still high, but it's also more controlled these days. So I'm a little bit more confident with my selections, because I've been doing this. I've been losing a lot too in the past. So I'm learning from my mistakes. And like I said, it's about finding the right chart, finding the right pattern, being patient. Don't be emotional. Stick to your plan, and you'll be profitable. So, but anyway, enough of my face. Let's speed this up, and I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully I was right in this case. All right, see you then. Ooh, I think this is a really good entry. I am glad for it. I'm happy. I'm actually also glad I'm gonna stop, because every time I do a trade, it's still kind of nerve-wracking. But like I said earlier, I've improved in controlling that emotion, and boom, look at that, 174.04. Just made way past $14 or no, $10, can't even add, $9 more than what I was supposed to make today. I'm happy. I'm done. I'm not going to get greedy like I did in the past, where I was like, oh, I'm in a roll, you know, the market's good, I'm going to go ahead and play some more. And what happens later, I make stupid decisions, I get impatient, and then next thing you know, I lose it all, because then I'll be chasing it, and then I want to go back to where I was. Then I'll be like, oh man, I should have stopped. 174, I was already there, blah blah blah. So I can't tell you how many times I've done that, and that's it. I'm done for that. I'm done with that. I don't want to go through that again. Money is not abundant right now for me. So, and again, like I said, as a beginner, you shouldn't be doing that anyway. This is your time to practice. This channel and what I'm doing right now with binary trading, I want you guys to join me in my journey in being better and learning more about this. I am in the same boat as some of you or most of you. Like I said, in my audience, there might be people there who's done this before, way better than me. All means, go ahead and comment if you have any advice. I'd like to learn from you all too. This is a channel that is about community, trying to meet new people even. So I'm not by all means an expert, and even though when I get to that level, I'm still going to be humble enough to, hey, if there's anything else I can learn, maybe more be better in what my skills and all that, then so be it. I'm not this guru or will ever be. Just want to have some alternate source of income. Still have a full-time job. This is not my main source of income, not yet at least. Although I'm trying to make it, but at the same time, like I said, I'm just a year in. I'm learning. I've lost a lot of money in the past. I win a lot too. In the end of the day, it's not consistent. I want to be consistently profitable. I don't care how much it is. At least every day I'm meeting my goal, profitable, ending a high note. And if I don't, then I can move on, knowing that the next day will be a new day and I can try and win there. So that's it. And again, OTC, it's a weekend. I'm not gonna keep trading. I'm at my goal, I'm done. All right. So that's just me. If you guys want to keep going, by all means. But again, it's your decision, it's a risk, and it's your risk to take. So yeah, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, if you did enjoy the video, do me a favor and smash that like button for me. It helps with the algorithm and the subscribers. Like I said, I want to grow this channel and create a community of traders. And yeah, until the next video, I hope you enjoyed that. Just be safe with your money, take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.